Well, let's fire up the peat first thing. We'll let her warm up, and I think we'll fire it up, drive the truck to the bale yard, walk back out here. It's half-mile walk. And take this to the bin yard, top her up out of the bin, and then take this load to the elevator. I guess let's get the auger back under that hopper bin that we put that load into. And cows are coming up the lane. Get the load auger in place, and then yeah, we'll whip in the yard, top her up. You ever walked across a green stemmed canola field after it's been combined? It's not easy to walk through. But let's talk about some yields here. I can't believe this. Well, we'll know exactly how much we got off these two small fields at our farm once I haul these two loads in. So I'm sure whatever's in the bin, I'll top up, come back, get the other load, and I'm sure it'll all fit in the truck. So we'll know exactly how much come off these two fields. And I think this field only did about 31 bushels to the acre. And the other field, the smaller field, did maybe 40. But overall average, I bet you it's only about 35 bushels to the acre. Huh. That gopher infested field down at the in-laws did better. That did 40. Never in a million years did I think that sandy land down at the in-laws would produce more yield than our good soil land up at our farm here. I can't, look at the cracks here, you guys. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. They're cracked. Oh, it's cracked all throughout here. We just didn't get the rain here. We missed that one good rain, I think, and they got that down there, down at the in-laws there. So that's the difference. Not good at all. Like that. I don't know how I'm gonna pull it off this year. These cows are gonna have to freaking break some big bucks, or I don't know. I just don't know. So far, like since I've been at the farm full time, this has been the worst year so far for like yields and low yield, low grain price, high input cost. It's been the worst year yet. I don't know. I try not to think about it. It just makes me depressed. But there's the thought of me not being able to keep going with this farm. Just, I don't like it. I don't like that idea. But that's reality. Just because it's my dream to keep this farm going doesn't mean it's going to happen, you know. Anyway. Yeah, I got cold last night. Hard frost. Not real hard, but it was frost. Pretty dewy this morning too. Maybe that'll help this last bit of canola we got to combine at our farm here. I don't know. Probably not. But one thing I noticed though, this field, the stems were sure a lot greener, and it's almost like the drier the spot, the more green the stems are. And in that field last night that we finished, the stems, like some of the stems were ripe all the way to the bottom. Like some of these stems are too, but not, that one was even more. And I could tell that it was flowing through the combine better, you know? I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Anyway, we're almost at the peat there. We're full. I'll run this through the elevator, meet you back here in about an hour. Yeah, I know. A little bit late. It's a bit of a lineup at the elevator there. But I'm back. I drove ahead a little too far. I'm back. We'll get whatever's left in that bin. Should fit on the trailer, no problem. And get that to the elevator, and we'll know exactly how many bushels come off those two little fields right here. that wind's cold. Feels like fall now. But we're almost loaded. Can't be much more left in the bin. Okay, we got that canola moved. Bin's empty. I got an idea how we can move ourselves to the next field, because the wife's not going to be off work for a while. Buddy's not going to be out of school for a while. Got an idea. I'm not sure it's going to work though. Let's go try it out. I think that'll work. You picking up what I'm laying down? Are you combining what I'm swathing? Okay, the old king quad at the next field. And just in case you haven't figured it out yet, we'll just shuttle the quad back and forth. So now we'll take the combine next, cut out a spot in the field there, you know, where we can park the Pete. Combine our way into the field, park the combine, jump on the king quad, right back to the yard here, load it, take the king quad right back out to the field, unload it, leave it there, come back, get the Pete, blah, blah, blah. Done. Well, I got to give a shout out to a couple friends of mine, Jason and Dylan. They were driving by the road and they seen me going here. And they didn't see the half ton or the Pete or nothing, and phoned me up. Hey, how you gonna get back? How you gonna get back to the yard or whatever? Where are you gonna dump the what? I was like, yeah, no, I just started this field. I got the quad here. I'll just shuttle myself back and forth that way. They're like, well, we can pick you up and get the rest of the stuff moved to the field if you want. Oh, okay, sure. So that's what we did. We got the Pete service truck out here now, and ready to rock and roll. But I don't know, this stuff seems pretty greener, or this stuff seems more green than the field we finished last. Oh, than the field we finished last night. So I don't even know if we'll be combining much. We'll do a little bit today, just kind of open up the field, park the Pete, you know what I mean? And other than that, I don't know. Okay, well I got a spot combined here enough I can turn the Pete around and park it so it's facing out of the field kind of thing. And I'm gonna grab a sample out of this hopper before I dump it and run her to the old Love Shack there at the 919 just to see what it's showing for moisture on the seed. I don't know if we're going to be combining a whole lot here. Definitely not going to be pushing hard tonight. Like, this is pretty green. Wow. We might actually have to shut down and wait a few days, because this was sprayed 4 days after the stuff that we had finished combining yesterday there last night. So that extra 4 days might be all the difference. Because it's tough slugging. It's coming out literally like silage. Combine's grunting. You're burning more fuel running it through this green crap. So I don't know. But we got the field opened up. We can spot the Pete in here and all that. And then see what that sample says, I guess. So let's do that. Park the Pete, grab a sample, run back to the farm, and see what the 919 is saying. At 250 grams exactly. Let's see what the old 919 showing for moisture. Whoops. For moisture. Oh yeah, she's probably under dry actually. Right about there. Meter reading, call it 19, whatever. It was 25 degrees. I checked that already. So meter reading 19 and 25 degrees. 19 and 25 degrees. 8. Yeah, it's testing 8. So the seed's super dry, but just that. Oh, I better use 2 hands to dump that in there. I'll make a mess. So yeah, the seed is under dry, but the stalks are just pretty green. I don't know if we're going to be doing much tomorrow, to be honest. Maybe just fart around. I don't know. Won't be working late. I told buddy, young guy just phoned, got out of school, and he said, should I come out? I got hockey tonight, so I have to leave at about 7 or just after 7. I said, you know, I don't even bother today. I said, I got everything moved to that next field. The stems are awfully green. I said, if you got hockey tonight, just go to hockey and we'll try again tomorrow when he's out of school. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. This is, like, what do you do? The seed's that dry, but you're just hammering that stuff through the combine chopper, right? Like, well, we'll just slow and steady, slower than slow and steady, and just, even if we got half a tridem off today or whatever. Okay, so what I did while we were at the yard here, I jumped in the Uptown truck, zipped back to the field, loaded the King Quad, come back here with the Uptown truck with the King Quad, unloaded the King Quad. Now we'll jump back in the service truck, go back out to the field, and just keep going slow and steady, I guess, on that canola. And then just not work late tonight, that's all. Because I was looking at the calendar, and the stuff we finished yesterday was sprayed on August 29th, and the field we're at now was sprayed on September 2nd. So there's a 4-day difference from when this was sprayed versus that. So we might have to give that field we're on now another 4 days, or, well, even 5 days. Well, if the weather looks good, even another week, whatever. And then it'll flow through the combine so much better. But then again, that one field was pretty green too, and it was, I don't know, whatever. We'll just go back and slowly keep going, I guess. Well, we got the truck, well, it'll be over half full by the time I'm done emptying out the combine here. So you know what I'm thinking? We'll just fill the truck tonight, fill the truck tonight. It's been going okay, just slow. Try to get the truck filled and then shut her down. Then tomorrow morning, run that load right to the elevator. Don't even put it in the bin, nothing. And then start going after that. Well, I don't know what's going on. It won't suck that in. That center canvas stop or what? I could see that drum turning, but I can't tell if that center canvas is going. Let's go check it out, I guess. This thing again? We just fixed this at the start of the season. I welded that. Is this bolt supposed to go right in this slot? So this can't slide out. What the heck? Huh. Well, I guess we'll have to fix that up again. But I'd like to try combine my way back to the truck instead of bobtailing. See if we can get it to work for the time being here. I think one more hopper would fill the truck. I just got to combine my way back to the truck there, and it'd be pretty well full. So let's see if we can make her work. I just jammed that rod back inside, and it's holding for now. So we'll see how long it lasts. It'll probably pop out again here, but I don't have any wire or anything I can wire that piece, you know, so it can't slide back out. So we'll just try combine our way back to the truck here. Holy frig, that's frustrating. It quit again. The thing just popped out again is what happened. And what happens when that rod pops out, the canvas rollers get slacked, basically. Canvas gets slacked off, then it can't spin, right? Because there's no tension on it. I don't have any wire or nothing in here. Nothing to just hold that piece. Well, that lasted probably about half the way back to the truck here, so if we got to jump out one or two more times to keep her going, I guess that's what we'll do just to get back to the truck. Yeah, see? It just slides out. But, well, we'll get her. Like I say, we're halfway back to the truck now, so that this stuff hanging up on the edges drives me nuts. I don't know why. Okay, let's try her again. Okay, I lied. The truck is not full yet. I'm gonna see if I got some zip ties or wire or something. See if we can wire that thing from sliding out and get like another half a hopper of the combine. I know it's kind of a waste of time, but I like taking full loads to the elevator. So. I think I got some zip ties in the truck there. 4 zip ties on there. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but let's give her a whirl anyway. We'll have to fix that up tomorrow in the daylight, weld it back together, and yeah. Let's see if that lasts for the night though, for like half a hopper. Well, the truck's full. That thing held together, it never popped off or anything, so the zip ties must have held. But like I say, we'll deal with that in the daylight tomorrow or whatever, and or maybe the next day. But yeah, the truck's full. I think I'm gonna go home, because if I unload it in the bin, I'm just gonna have to take it right back out anyway. So I mean, we could keep going, but I don't know. I think we'd be better off to give this a, if anything, take this one load in tomorrow and do a little TLC on the old Massey here or something. And give this a couple days, or like it's pretty green. And I'd like to do a couple more drops to see if it's thrown over any more or less in this green stuff. Because when we first started down at the in-laws there, it was pretty green like this, I think. And did we ever get it figured? We had to speed the rotor way up, or did we ever get it figured that less than a bushel? I don't think so when it was that green. It didn't seem to work as good, so yeah, we'll just shut her down for the night. Forecast still looks good. Can't really trust it now though. This time of year it can change pretty quick and could be caught with our pants down, sort of thing. But for today, I think we'll shut down though. But yeah, I was kind of bummed out today when Buddy phoned there and give me a ride back to get everything moved. I was kind of pumped to do a little quadding today also. Oh well. It was nice of him to phone and ask if I needed help though as he was driving by. So, or they were driving. There's a couple of them as they were driving by. Worked out good. Got everything moved to the field. Got a pretty good bite out of here too. Like, it's not yielding very good at all. Like, this is probably the same as that other stuff. Oh, did I tell you that other stuff yielded 34? That last field, or those last 2 little fields. That's it. I can't believe that. Well, I can. Once the combine got in there, I could tell it wasn't yielding very good at all. You can just see it. You can see that it's not coming in the hopper as good as down at the in-laws there. It blows my mind. That extra rain is all it took. I mean, this land, we were 2 rains away from a good crop. Down at the in-laws, 1 more rain away from it, as good as you could get down there, right? I don't know, that down there in that sandy land, you can get good rain, put the fertilizer to it, and that sand will only produce so much, right? Whereas up here, it is better soil, but you still need the rain. And this year proved that. Sandy land out-yielded the better land just because 1 extra rain down there, I think, is what it was. Towards the end of the summer there, I think we got a rain down at the in-laws and we missed it here. But anyway, little girl's cooled off. I think it's time to go home. So, good enough for the day. You know, Massey did okay today. Just that header thing there. That thing that kept popping out. Anyway. If you made her this far into today's video, thanks for watching. Probably see you tomorrow. Oh, one more thing. If you want to see why this thing is in the field right now, better tune into tomorrow's video. Man, I see the neighbors still going right across the fence over here. I don't like to be the first one to shut down. Today I am, or tonight I am. Feels kind of weird. We've been pretty lucky for this weather to cooperate like this. Like if we had a wet fall, oh, well, maybe the wet fall would be better. Maybe this canola would actually ripen up if it was a little bit wetter. Because I noticed where the land is like hilltops or where it's gumbo, really dry, that's where it's the most green. It seems like in the low spots where the canola's taller and thicker, it's actually more ripe there than on the hilltops. It's freaking weird. So the whole, well, there's not enough moisture for the plant to absorb to get that chemical into the down to the roots and all that. That almost makes sense. I don't know. I can't stop thinking about it. Like, sprayed that long, and how come the weeds along the fence line are dead? Dead as dead can be, but yet the canola's not. I don't know.